Hey, how's everyone doing today? Just another day and another video. So today we're going to be talking about the failure within the Republican Party to elect a speaker and the chaos that's ensuing. So my theory on this is, one, to make it clear, I was not a big fan of electing Kevin McCarthy. Okay, so I want to get that off I want to get that done straight off. I was not a fan of Kevin McCarthy. I think he was another lifelong politician, political insider, and I don't think he was a good choice as speaker. Now, having had said that, I think getting rid of him was a massive mistake. And here's why. Supposedly, what Matt Gaetz said was that he had a problem with the deal the speaker was making with the Democrats to keep the government open. Well, first of all, the speaker had put forward a motion that was even better than the one they passed, and Gaetz shot that one down. So you're complaining that the speaker didn't go far enough when he had a plan that went further before, and you shot that one down. Second, I'm not sure what it was that he was supposed to do. Meaning, with a Democrat Senate and a Democrat presidency, what exactly was McCarthy going to achieve? He was never going to achieve the victory that some of these representatives wanted. You know, he was never going to pass these great spending cuts and stuff because it was never going to get passed through the Senate, and the president was going to veto it anyway, even if it did. So what was he supposed to do? So the idea that you're getting rid of him for that reason is ridiculous. Now, again, don't get me wrong. I'm not sitting here defending him as a great fan of McCarthy. I'm not. But I'm also a realist. I mean, what exactly were these members expecting? So then, okay, let's go to the next step. Now he's been removed, which, by the way, was just for personal animus. Come on. Matt Gaetz hated the guy. He's the one who spearheaded this thing. It was a personal thing. But we are where we are, so let's deal with that. So he gets defeated. So then the next logical choice is Scalise, who this Matt Gaetz gets behind and says, yeah, I'm fine with that guy. Well, apparently behind closed doors, infighting goes along and says, no, some of the those original members who got rid of McCarthy said, no, we can't take this guy either. Okay, so he bows out before they even do any votes. So next up comes Jim Jordan. Now, Jim Jordan is definitely on the far conservative side. I like Jim Jordan. He's a great guy. I think he's a great representative, and I have absolutely no problem with him. I think he'd make a good speaker. But here's the problem. Now with ousting McCarthy, the way those Republican representatives did, now you've pissed off a lot of moderates who are saying, look, we're just not we're not electing one of your people. Now, I believe Jim Jordan did vote for McCarthy, but he's still in that camp. So now these moderates are saying, no, we're not going to, we can't set a precedent where you just oust guys because you just don't like them, and we're doing that left and right. And so now we're stuck in this situation where neither camp is willing to budge. And you can't win like that. This is the thing I respect about the Democrats. Just ignoring my total disagreement with almost all their policies. From a strategic point of view, they're geniuses. They keep their people in line. Their leadership cracks down hard. And now you could say that makes it so that there's no originality in the Democrat Party. That makes it so that whatever the base wants, everyone goes along with because no one ever deviates. And you can say, well, at least the Republican Party has that those disagreements and has those different points of view. And I would agree with that. But then on the flip side, it means that you're disorganized. It means you're never unified, and it means you end up in situations like this. So what are we going to do going forward? I think at this point, the moderates have to put down their objections and let Jim Jordan go through. In exchange for that, the moderates should get so that not one member can oust the speaker, because that's the deal that McCarthy made, was that any one member could bring up a vote to oust the speaker. That needs to go. The idea that one member, just because he doesn't like the guy, can oust him is absolutely, or bring up a vote to oust him is absolutely ridiculous. So that needs to go. So I think that needs to be concession. The moderates say, look, we'll back Jim Jordan. In exchange for that, there needs to be a much higher threshold to go after a speaker. Much higher. You should, if the party gets behind the speaker, unless this guy massive scandals come out, or corruption scandals, or whatever, he should stay speaker. The idea that you're just ousting people left and right is not the way to build a cohesive party. So that's my current thoughts on this situation. I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll get back to my walk. Thanks.